Hi everyone, welcome back to Monday Medz. I hope your week is off to a great start. Yes, welcome back to all those who are joining me, even those who have just joined me. Special welcome. Yes, this week we are focusing on herbs. And before I go into that, though, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I know many of you are expecting me to send or waiting for the notifications each week that I uploaded a new video. Well, YouTube has a bell, subscribe button and bell that you can use as a feature that you can use to make sure that you get the notifications each week. So definitely you want to subscribe and press that bell and like my video, like this video, if you give it a thumbs up if you like it, and be sure to share with your family and your friends that they can also be blessed. So I hope you've been informed, educated, challenged, and that you're learning a lot of stuff from what I'm sharing each week. So as I said, this week I'm talking about herbs, and I'll be sharing how you can use the medicinal value of some of the herbs that we'll talk about. I will definitely share another video that I shared with my church family. I did share with them some weeks ago on the properties and benefits of herbs, and I will show you some of these herbs that I shared with them. However, I will not go into the details of these herbs, but I'll give you a bonus and add on those herbs that you can get more information. All right, so let's go right in. So what is herbs? Herbs are, herbs are, any plant that has seeds, leaves, or flowers. And so, any plant that has seeds, leaves, or flowers, according to the Oxford Dictionary, is a herb, and it's usually used for medicinal properties, for flavoring your food, or it can be used to make perfumes. And I'll show you rosemary. This is rosemary. And herbs are usually dried or fresh, used dried or fresh. And this is cilantro. And yes, if you want to make sure that you're using the right herbs, you gotta smell it sometimes, okay? So this is the anise. Anise. This one I didn't know before the training, so this one I definitely learned about. And there is the parsley leaves, and these are dried. You can also get the fresh parsley, which is sometimes best. This is cumin, and this is thyme. This is the dried thyme. Many of us have the plant that we can just pick from and cook from it. And this is the lemon. This is lemongrass, or we call it fever grass in Jamaica. That's how it looks. And so that's about 7 that I shared with my church family, and I will add that video like I said earlier. So today I'll be talking about, I'll share with you about 5 or 6 herbs, and this one is cloves. And cloves is good for digestion. Like many of these herbs that I shared with you earlier, cloves is good for digestion, and also it helps to add taste and flavor to your food. This one, it's sage. Yes, I have to smell it to make sure. It's ground sage, and it is good for women, especially women. Yes, it's good to clear vaginal discharge, and also for women who are pregnant or women who are breastfeeding. Sorry, it helps if your baby has weaned himself or herself from your breast. It helps to stop the flow of breast milk. This one is cayenne pepper, or cayenne pepper, many people call it. This is ground cayenne pepper. And cayenne pepper is good to, it's a stimulant, astringent. And so one of the things also I want to tell you about cayenne pepper, it's very good if you sense that someone is having a stroke, you can take a few pinch of it, like 3 pinches of it, or pinch of it, and put it under their tongue, under there, right there. Okay, yes. And I actually had a roommate that had some abdominal pains in the middle of the night, almost close to midnight, and another roommate called my attention, and the Holy Spirit said to, give her. At that time, I knew about cayenne pepper being good for stomach problems, and to put a pinch of it in some warm water and gave her, and she started to to vomit or throwing up, and it did give her some relief before we took her to the emergency room to get it checked out. Get her checked out. So yes, you want to make sure that you consult with your doctors, even if you're using natural remedies. All right, that's a great time to say that. And cinnamon. Cinnamon, this is ground cinnamon. Cinnamon is great. It's great for many things. It's good for diabetes. Yes, it's good for diabetes, and it's also good to prevent cancer, the risk of cancer. Also, another wonderful herb is turmeric. Turmeric, this is an anti-inflammatory. It's very good, guys. This is the ground turmeric, because we know it's a root, like ginger. It's a root, and turmeric is very good. Let me share with you what are the benefits of turmeric. It aids in diabetes. Yes, and it also promote digestion. And many people are using turmeric. They call it golden drink, a golden drink. They mix it in water or they mix it in milk to drink for a lot of benefits, not a lot of natural benefits. All right, so do you know, so some of the benefits of herbs, it can help to flavor our food. And one of the things that I would love for you to take away today, especially if you have high blood pressure, that you can season your food with herbs and cut down on your salt intake. Yes, you can definitely do that. We should learn to flavor our foods with lemon juice, parsley, tarragon, garlic, onions instead of salt. And that's actually from the book Health Power by Dr. Deal. And Dr. Eileen Ludington. And so definitely, guys, if you have high blood pressure, and even if you don't, you definitely want to make sure that you cut down on your salt, your sodium intake. And before I go, I wanted to share these apps with you. So this app called Picture This Plant Identification. I will share it in the description section of this video, and also Herbal Guide. These apps, they can help you to identify the plants. As Dr. Karine Brown, who shared these information with us at my medical missionary training, said, look around you and see the herbs all around you. Look at these herbs, all these herbs around us. Yes, look around and see. And she said, God distinctively placed these herbs around your house. And she talked about the dandelion, which many of you know is good for kids who are bedwetting and all of that. And she did talk about that God distinctly put them there. So, and we know that they're seasonal, so, and many times they die and grow up, and they're very good for our bodies. And as we talk about God, did you know that the Bible has a lot of herbs in it? Yes, the Bible talked about herbs, and I'll share a few. The Bible talked about frankincense, myrrh, turmeric, oregano, cumin, anise, basil, mint. Yes, it talked about these in Proverbs. It talks about in Proverbs 15, in Luke 11, verse 42, and of course, Song of Solomon actually talked about it. It talked about in that Song of Solomon 4, verse 14. And the first mention of herbs was in Genesis 1, verse 29, when God says, the herb shall be for the healing of the nation. The herb, sorry, it shall be your food. And he also talks about herbs in Revelation 22, verse 2, that the tree, the leaves of the tree, that's the tree of life, shall be for the healing of the nations. And so I challenge you this week to look at what the herbs you're using and incorporate some of these new ones if you're not using them yet. And may these be healing to your body, mind, and spirit. I pray you have a blessed week, and may God be with you and yours. Thank you so much, and God be with you.